Advanced medical technology is helping patients and physicians around the clock. Tonight, we have more on how new equipment is changing the playing field for medical care inside one Sioux Center medical facility. It comes as the center celebrates 75 years of serving patients in Sioux Center and surrounding areas. Here's tonight's Healthbeat 4.
A lot of the instrumentation that they have available through this robotic system can clearly improve patient outcome and improve surgical time.
Sioux Center Health is now home to the Da Vinci 5 robot. General Surgeon Nick Mao sits at the console, leading it through surgery.
Essentially, it's a tool that helps to hold the instruments that we used to use doing the laparoscopic or the small incision cases.
The faith-based nonprofit health ministry just got the robot this year.
Now, instead of holding those instruments with my hands, the Da Vinci holds it, and I control how the Da Vinci moves those tools from a console in the corner.
Dr. Mao says partially because the robotic instruments have wrists,
whereas the standard laparoscopic instruments don't have wrists. So you had a limited degree of motion. You could twist, you can move like that, but the robotic instruments also add a wrist. So now you can go in any number of directions with your tools.
Corey Nelson is the Chief Executive Officer at Sioux Center Health. As the center celebrates its milestone of 75 years of patient care, he looks back on how the center has grown to be able to use this type of advanced medical technology.
About 5 years ago, we did an expansion to it, and we doubled the size of our medical clinic, we doubled the size of our senior care campus, and we've just continued to add technology and other resources to keep more care right here in Sioux County.
From birth to end of life, the center has almost 700 employees that provide care to its patients.
I mean, we have the opportunity to help people and meet them where they are every single day.
As the center grows, so has the technology and procedures, giving Dr. Mao the capabilities he's never had before.
I've done a number of excisions that I would have probably had to do open, so through a big incision on the abdominal wall. Now they can be done through those little incisions, so it saves the patient a lot of pain and improves their recovery time.
And Sioux Center Health is celebrating its 75th anniversary with a community open house this week. And you are invited to come out and celebrate its 75 years of patient care and just learn more about the history and future of Sioux Center Health. Now, there will be an interactive demonstration of the new Da Vinci 5 robot you just saw in the story during the event, plus photo galleries showcasing the history of the center and so much more. The open house is taking place this Thursday, that's June 25th. It'll start at 4 and last until 7 p.m. at Sioux Center Health's town center there on campus. That's on 9th Street Southeast in Sioux Center.